Hello, Amanda Panda teacher. Today I'm here to talk to you about vipkid or online teaching technology. I get lots of questions about technology tools and resources and what I use. So here are the answers. Watch on to find out what I use in my classroom. I'm a laptop user, so I have a Asus FX753VE. This computer is a gaming computer that my husband bought. It was like $1,000, so it's not on the cheap side, but I am a huge fan. It has an Intel i7 processor. It is super speedy. When I first started vipkid, I was using an Asus i5 processor, and going from i5 to i7 is miracles for how quick and fast. I run ManyCam on this computer, and I do video editing for YouTube. You're on my channel. So it is a workhorse and a beast that I've had no problems with. Here's the specifics of the specs inside and why I like it so much. It has a built-in HD webcam, so no external webcam is needed. If you purchase this computer or one of this type, it's got that fast processor with the HD camera. So I have no external camera, it's all built in. And then it is a 7700 HQ processor. That means it can process video very fast. It is a workhorse. It has 30 gigabytes of memory of an SD RAM, which is the most powerful memory for any computer. I have been using it for, maybe a year, and am a huge fan of this particular computer. I have no issues, very few IT problems. Like, it is a fast, amazing upgrade. So that's my computer. Okay, let's talk about the internet. This is my wired connection. It is a connection that is from my router. I teach in my office upstairs in the back of our 2-story house. So this wire actually runs all the way down the ceiling. My husband put little clips and ran it down to my classroom. This wire is so important for me. Having a wired connection to your router, depending upon your house and setup of your classroom, is one of the most important things you can do to make a stable classroom environment for your students in online teaching. A lot of people say, oh, my Wi-Fi is good, it's great. Remember, Wi-Fi is unstable, not needed, but most people, and I recommend this for almost all, need a wired connection. Now, don't forget, if you don't have a computer that has this Ethernet cord connection, you can get an adapter. It's called a toggle. Okay, here's my toggle. So what happens is my Ethernet cord comes in, it plugs into the toggle and then makes it to USB. So this is a way that I connect to my PC. If you have an iPad, you can do the same thing with a different connection on the end. So again, search for toggles. These are like $15 and they're a really great resource. And then this was 100 feet of Ethernet cord that we bought to string from down to upstairs. And what a difference. I'm a huge believer in you've got to be Ethernet connected to be an online teacher and have a stable connection. Okay, here's the scoop on headsets and headphones to use in the classroom. Here's my first set. These are Logitech H390. They were $25 when I bought them in 2017. They have nice foam cushion ears and this boom mic that I really liked, and a little mute button on the wire that I enjoyed. Though we have mute now in the classroom in vipkid. The problem I had with these were that I could not keep them in my ears for a really long time. And then often I would bump this mute button and I would start class and wonder why I couldn't hear the student. It happened to me a couple times where I wasn't able to hear because I had muted myself on accident. So this Christmas, I got myself an upgrade. I went to wireless headphones and I will never go back to wired headphones. Wireless headphones are amazing. These are Corsair Void RGB Elite Wireless. Right now they are $97.65 on Amazon. This is the Logitech right now. It's $29.43, the first one I showed you. What I like about these is that they are really large and expand in great sizes, so it's very comfortable to wear. There is a nice foam pad, and look at these big earpiece that cover your whole ear. And then the super wonderful thing about them is the volume control is right here behind your ear. So you just press up and down to raise and lower the volume. And then here's the power button and the mute button. But also, if I put my headset, this is on, if I up, it beeps in my ear and it's muted. So now I'll never start a class and have it be muted or the student's not able to hear me because it is wireless and has that feature. So it's mute, and then it changes colors too, which is really handy. What I like is that it runs on one cord. There's a USB plug into my laptop. I plugged it in and it worked right away, no problems. The only thing is that I have to be careful with these. These would not be something I'd let my kids use. I don't hang them like this on a hook. I lay them flat because I don't want this foam padding. I feel like this is very easily squished, so I want that to keep nice and soft for my head. So I'm very careful and cautious. The best thing about them is the sound quality. The sound in them are amazing. And with this brand comes a little app. I haven't used it, but you can log in and adjust the settings and customize how you want the sound to be. The improvement from the hearing my student when I use the Logitech to these new, more expensive, really amazing version is incredible. It is such a difference. Even my lowest student, who I can barely hear her with these, and I had to turn the volume all the way up, I'm at 40% volume with these wireless. They are wonderful. I highly recommend. I can't say enough great things about having no wire, being able to turn, walk out of the classroom and come back. I love them. So remember, when I first started teaching, I didn't spend much money. I had my $30 headphones for a really long time. And then once I hit 3,000 classes, I got myself a treat and upgraded. So again, there's the specs on those two. Love those headphones. Either ones are really good choices for the online classroom. Hello. This is of talking about lighting. Lighting is very important in an online classroom. I have this ring light. It is on a stand, and I will link it in the description box below. What I like about it is that it is USB, connects to my computer, and it's adjustable. So I can change the brightness. I like this warmer light. I can make it brighter and lighter and customize how it looks in the classroom. It is super wonderful. And I had smaller ring lights, the little tinier ones, right on my computer that clip on the screen. This one is up a little higher and points down just to light my face. I'm not looking directly at it on my computer screen, and I find I don't have headaches and issues. And it is really a good functioning light. It's my travel light, so it can travel with me. It folds up into a pretty small size. I'm a big fan. Okay, more lighting in my classroom. I'm going to turn my camera around to give you a little classroom ceiling tour. So in my classroom, I have these track lights. So they are installed on my ceiling. My husband stuck them up and connected them to the wall, and I put tissue paper over the top to diffuse the light, so they light my background behind me. And then right in the center of my office, I have a fan. Can you see? There it is. It's just overhead light. So I use 3 sources of light: overhead light in the office room, background lighting, and then face lighting. So those are my 3 sources of light for my online classroom.